Welcome.
This is plant diversity. There are 5 abiotic factors that affect the growth of plants: temperature, water, wind, slope, and altitude.
Temperature. Temperature is very important for optimal growth and development. Temperature affects the rate of photosynthesis. Higher temperatures can increase the rate of photosynthesis, but only up to a certain point. Temperature can also affect respiration, which can lead to foster growth and the germination of seeds, and enzymatic activity.
Water. Water is a crucial factor in the growth and survival of plants. The availability of water is essential for plant growth. Plants require water to photosynthesize, produce energy, and absorb nutrients from the soil.
Wind. Wind can have both positive and negative effects on the growth of plants, depending on intensity and duration of the wind exposure. Strong winds can lead to an increase in the rate of transpiration, which can lead to dehydration and water stress. Moderate wind exposure can stimulate the growth and strengthening of plant stems and roots.
Slope. One major factor is water availability, as the angle of the slope can affect how water flows and is retained in soil. In steeply sloped areas, water can run off quickly, leading to dry soils and less available water for plants.
Altitude. As altitude increases, air pressure and oxygen levels decrease. While temperatures and other solar radiation may vary, these factors can affect the plant's growth.
Bryophytes. Bryophytes, including mosses and ferns, are required to live in damp and shady environments. Water is essential for reproduction in bryophytes, since water carries the sperm to the egg. Bryophytes have neither pollen nor flowers and rely only on water to carry male gametes to the female gametes. Spores are formed and dispersed by air currents and settle into a moist area.
Gymnosperms. Gymnosperms, including cycads and yellowwoods, grow and live in dry areas. Gymnosperms do not rely on water for reproduction and fertilization, as they produce their own fluid. Pollination is carried out by wind, which leads to fertilization.
Petals, stamens, carpels, sepals, and more. The male and female components of a flower are represented by stamens and carpels, respectively. Most flowers are hermaphrodites, meaning that they have both male and female components. Other people could be masculine or female and could contain one of the two elements.
Pterophytes, which include ferns, horsetails, club moss, and spike moss, are vascular plants that generate spores. Pterophytes have vascular tissue, which sets them apart from bryophytes, another type of spore-producing plant. They differ from other vascular plants like gymnosperms and angiosperms in that they don't have seeds. Pterophyte is also the most abundant in mild humid environments and is least abundant in hot, arid, and cold environments because high temperatures cause water stress even in regions with significant precipitation. Water is necessary for thallophytes, bryophytes, and pterophytes during the fertilization process. On the other hand, gymnosperms and angiosperms, which are not phanerogamous, seed-bearing plants, do not need water to fertilize. Only gymnosperms and angiosperms participate in pollination. Pterophytes do not. Pterophytes don't have any blooms.
Angiosperms. The most developed and useful class of plants are angiosperms. They can flourish in a variety of environments, including bushes, trees, herbs, and shrubs. The Earth's 80% plant life is made up of angiosperms, which date back roughly 250 million years. Both people and animals rely on them as a primary source of sustenance.
Unlike mosses and ferns, which need water for sperm to swim to the female gametophyte, angiosperms and gymnosperms may reproduce without the use of water thanks to pollen. Varied plants are angiosperms. They have leaves, stems, and roots. Angiosperm seeds are found in a flower, as opposed to gymnosperm seeds found in conifers and cycads. Angiosperm ovaries, which are typically found in flowers, are where fertilized angiosperm eggs turn into seeds. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have learned, because this
is plant diversity.